What's up, iPad fam? Welcome back to iPad Focus, where we dive deep into the tech that shapes your world. Get ready, because we've got a rapid-fire rundown of the biggest Apple news hitting the streets. First up, we're talking about iOS 26 and its brand new, but highly debated liquid glass design that's got everyone talking. Then, we're shifting gears to the orchards as meteorologist Violet Scibior breaks down how this year's weather has impacted apple picking season. Is it a bumper crop or a bust? Next, get ready for some iPhone drama as Apple itself admits to a rare glitch in the new iPhone cameras, and they're promising a fix is on the way. And finally, we're circling back to iOS 26 to uncover all the exciting new features coming to Apple Maps. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. iOS 26's liquid glass design is sparking a major debate across the Apple community, and it's only been 2 days since its release. This isn't just another minor tweak. The liquid glass aesthetic in iOS 26 is a significant departure, and reactions are split. While Apple's design philosophy often evolves and takes time to gain acceptance, the iPad Focus forums, Reddit, and Apple support communities are buzzing with intense discussions, with criticism currently outweighing the praise. Users are flagging issues ranging from readability challenges to animation-induced lag, making it clear this change is more divisive than anticipated. Digging into the specifics, the iPad Focus forums reveal a common sentiment: you'll get used to it. This echoes past Apple updates, most notably the seismic shift with iOS 7, which traded skeuomorphism for a flat design. Many current complaints about liquid glass mirror the initial backlash to iOS 7, suggesting a similar pattern of user adaptation. Apple's history shows they tend to stick with major design overhauls, refining them over time rather than reversing course. Just as iOS 7's fundamentals were maintained through subsequent updates, liquid glass is likely to define Apple's software aesthetic for the next decade, with ongoing optimizations expected. Despite the vocal criticism, not everyone is panning the new look. Many users are embracing the fresh interface, finding it a welcome evolution. The comparison to iOS 7 is particularly salient, a change that initially divided users but ultimately became a cornerstone of iOS design. The consensus among those who recall that transition is that time and iteration will likely lead to broader acceptance of liquid glass. For those struggling with the new interface, there's no direct off switch for liquid glass. However, Apple offers built-in accessibility options that can help mitigate the impact. Enabling reduced transparency and increasing display contrast together can significantly reduce the translucency effects that are central to the liquid glass design, offering a more familiar visual experience for some. Will users eventually embrace the sleek new look, or is liquid glass a design misstep? And speaking of Apple's software, get ready to navigate your world with some incredible new tools rolling out for Apple Maps. Apple picking season is in full swing, but how has this year's weather shaped our favorite fall fruit? Meteorologist Violet Scibior dives into the conditions that made this apple harvest unique. Ideal apple growth thrives on a delicate balance of weather. Sunny days are crucial for promoting robust apple production and vibrant colors, while cloudy spells can lead to fewer apples and muted hues. Cool temperatures in the spring encourage timely blooms, and a gradual cooldown in the fall allows apples to ripen slowly, extending the picking season. Conversely, hot weather can accelerate ripening, cause premature fruit drop, and even lead to sunburn or brown spots on the apples. Rain plays a dual role. Too much can foster fungal diseases, result in soft apples, and hinder pollination in spring, leading to reduced yields. Insufficient rain, however, can stress orchards, causing premature apple drop as trees conserve water and necessitating irrigation to prevent significant losses. High winds are also a threat, capable of dislodging apples before they're ready. This year, apple growers experienced a favorable spring with no late frosts, allowing apple buds to flourish, and ample rain supported rapid tree growth. However, the summer presented challenges. A dry spell led to premature apple drop in many areas, requiring extensive irrigation. While plenty of sunny days did boost sugar content for crispier, more flavorful apples, the record warmth, including 17 days in the 90s, accelerated ripening. This intense heat contributed to color loss and the appearance of sunburned spots on the fruit. The result: this year's apples are generally smaller in size. However, they pack a more intense flavor and a satisfying crispness. You might notice a less vibrant color and a reduced quantity of apples on the trees compared to previous years, a direct consequence of the weather's unpredictable influence. So, while the harvest might be smaller, the flavor is definitely there. But if you're looking for perfection in your tech, Apple is addressing a surprising camera issue on their latest iPhones. Apple has confirmed a rare but noticeable glitch affecting the cameras on its newest iPhones, with a fix promised soon. As early reviewers get their hands on the latest iPhone models, a specific camera anomaly has been identified. CNN underscored reported instances of blacked out portions, including boxes and white squiggles, appearing in photos taken under intensely bright LED light displays. This issue was observed on both the new iPhone Air and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, suggesting it's not isolated to a single device. The affected photos clearly show these digital artifacts disrupting the image, particularly noticeable when capturing scenes with large, powerful LED screens. Apple has acknowledged the problem, stating to CNN underscored that the glitch can occur in rare situations when an extremely bright LED light source shines directly into the camera. They've assured that the issue will be resolved through an upcoming software update. However, no specific timeline for this fix has been provided. This means that users taking photos near large LED displays or bright stage lighting should exercise caution with the new iPhones until the update is released. It's worth noting that camera sensors, in general, can be sensitive to intense light sources like LEDs and lasers. Despite this particular camera bug, the overall reception for the new iPhone 17 series cameras has been overwhelmingly positive. Reviewers have largely praised the advanced camera systems, with special commendation for the enhanced center stage selfie camera. The glitch, while noted, appears to be a minor issue in the context of the broader camera improvements. While Apple works to perfect its camera software, they're also refining the core iOS experience, and that includes a major overhaul for Apple Maps. iOS 26 is rolling out with a fresh aesthetic and a host of new features, and Apple Maps is getting some significant upgrades designed to make your navigation smarter and more personalized. The most immediate visual change in Apple Maps with iOS 26 is the integration of the new system-wide liquid glass design. This means that buttons, interface elements, and overall visual presentation have been updated with a cleaner, more modern look. You'll notice these aesthetic enhancements most prominently when viewing detailed place listings, browsing curated guides, and in the subtle but pervasive UI tweaks throughout the app. Beyond the visual refresh, iOS 26 introduces two key functional enhancements to Apple Maps. First, the app now learns your daily travel patterns, recognizing your common routes for commutes or regular errands. By understanding your preferred paths, Maps can proactively alert you to potential delays, helping you avoid unexpected traffic jams and arrive on time for important appointments. This personalized route intelligence is also accessible via the Suggestions widget on your iPhone's home screen or Today view, offering a quick glance at potential disruptions. The second major feature is Visited Places. This intelligent function automatically logs restaurants, shops, and other locations you frequent, creating a personal history of your travels within the Maps app without requiring any manual input. You can access your complete record of visited places in the new Visits menu located in your library. Apple emphasizes that both of these new features are built with privacy in mind. The Preferred Routes feature utilizes on-device intelligence to keep your commuting habits private on your iPhone, while visited places are protected with end-to-end encryption, inaccessible to Apple and easily managed or deleted by the user. These updates promise a more intuitive and proactive navigation experience. But before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the biggest stories we've covered today. And that's a wrap on today's top Apple news. We saw the controversial liquid glass design shake up iOS 26, learned how this year's weather impacted Apple harvests, heard Apple's admission of a rare iPhone camera glitch, and explored the powerful new features coming to Apple Maps. Don't miss out on future deep dives. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment below telling us what you think of these updates. Follow us on all social platforms for more Apple insights. Thanks for watching iPad Focus.